So we're not going to hit Mamuna or Bloody Mistress. What we're going to hit right now then? Some Crone, mate. So spin off the She Who Knows. We don't want Incubus in round 1. We don't want Incubus in round 1. Oh, let's go Poggers, mate. Poggers! We got the OP card, mate, to start us off. Suppose we stack front row because of Unicorn. Do we just TA this? Probably, right? To be honest, I'm already vibing with the Unicorn. And this is why I put the old Endrega in case you miss Archspore round 1 route. So if I was to go Brewis, I could go Pig afterwards, right? So the idea is, guys, oh mate, they even clicked it. What we do, we operator.
Your heart will flutter like this bird, mad with fear.
That's very cheeky. We operate. Maybe I wasn't supposed to click either, but this is fine. The idea is we operator, and then we can res our self-eaters later because we can pull our opponents, particularly if they click. That means we've got double Incubus available now, right? Although they've obviously doomed this, which is a bit of a stinker. Been a little bit gamered, you could say. So we maybe just don't want to click this other one. Because this base power is going to matter when we res it, right? But look at the start, mate. Oh god. They don't want to know, but we're going to mill their best card. Unlucky son. Get milled. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you, guy! And that's why we play the Unicorn, mate. It would be rude not to, mate. Unicorn's just very good. And it's a relic. And it helps, it's 4 extra points for Sabbath. What's not to like? It's got to be correct. Oh, JHT, my boy. Thanks so much for the 10 months, mate. I don't know who Tony is, though. Who is that? Tony? Who?
Him? Don't fret. I know where your corpse will be found.
Bruh. What if we just pass, though? What are you going to do? What are you going to do if I just pass, though, bruh? Huh? Bruv. Reinforcements should only be able to be used on NR cards. Isn't that what happened to Adalia? Well, the problem is if I play the Ratcatcher S, they're just going to pass, innit? Mate, honestly, we got robbed. We actually did get robbed. Jesus. No one do any Sabrina emotes, because I don't think it's funny. No Sabrina emotes. Mate, we actually did get robbed though, I'm not going to lie. Like, how on earth we didn't get a penalty is beyond me. I mean, I'm not actually that surprised. Yeah, shit. Guys, we're in a fine situation here. This is not a problem. So the Mamuna situation is a little alarming, right? I could go Self-Eater, click Gankian to set it up, then I use up a Self-Eater.
When I do the tenderizing, there's nothing left to fry.
Are they really going to push me? That'll be very interesting if they do.
They say you are what you need.
Okay. So our Mamuna we've got on the Witch Apprentice as it stands. But I'm hopefully just going to set up the Gankian and have Mamuna for round 3 here. That's the game plan. We're at a pretty high MMR with this deck as well. 2,520. I tanked my Kelly last night. Subathon. Alright, I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest with you. So we could go Nalgafar, which just gives us Royal Decree, and we could play an Incubus, I guess. Look at this, guys. This is just good. So we put a 2-point Self-Eater on my opponent's board. And it doesn't even give Doomed. Because they click the Self-Eater. Let's go, mate. Let's go. I don't know why they clicked it, to be honest. But... Okay, now we can get our Gankian through. Now we also have the option of not clicking our own Self-Eater because we do have another res. We do have another Incubus. But I think we value the points. Now because the Lesser Witch spawns one as well, it does open up the potential for us to use Mamuna. We're just going to try and minimize the commitment here. So we have as many points as possible for round number 3. I'll share this deck afterwards. We just put it together, so we'll probably tweak it a little. Like this Indrag is a bit, well, very dodgy, to be completely honest. But it does make sense to me to play some thinners, particularly when we play Crones, right? Like this deck is just so difficult to polarize, so playing the 4 provision thinners just makes sense. But yeah, not a bad hand at all to hold on to with the Weavus, the Mamuna, Bloody Mistress. Fortunately, our Nalgafar Royal Decree combo just didn't do anything here. We just didn't need it, did we? Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to keep hold of this hand. We've got the Is this any good? It's pretty gash, innit? It really is bad. God, that could have given us an Archspore, mate. Some of the Archspores get stuck at the bottom, so the Archspore's looking dodgy as hell. So with our Self-Eater, or not, with our Mamuna rather, we can go Gankian or Incubus. I suppose it could have been correct to just slam Leader there, right? Would also be nice to get Leader buff in this though. So we definitely need to get Sabbath for Mamuna. So Mushy Truffle does also help you get Sabbath quicker, right? Because of the boost. So we're just going to go for the Bloody Mistress next. Jesus! So Bloody Mistress puts us to 13, 22, still not enough. This is just a nightmare, mate, isn't it? it's probably still correct to go Bloody Mistress here plus leader. I would imagine. She's more difficult to kill than the Witch Apprentice is. It's not going to spawn fruits because we're not going to get to Sabbath quick enough, right? I guess there's no real reason to slam the leader just yet. And Mamuna we need Sabbath for, right?
They're surprisingly clean creatures, as it happens.
The idea of the Woodland Spirit is we get more provisions, but also the Self-Eaters, right? Which we actually should be playing a bunch of. Just hasn't quite worked out. But yeah, we win by a mile actually, I think, right? I say a mile. So we had nine points here. Yeah, we won by a mile, right? We had 9 more points just off the consume, which means we're at 43. And then we had 9 points off playing the relic, but it also triggered the fruits. That's 11. So we're at 54, plus the Gurney 2 and the Witch Apprentice 2, so what, 57 points? Mamuna counts us up, mate. Do you know what? Where high am I with this deck too?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit.
What's the best probably Overwhelming Hunger, but this is our hope that this is going to be good. I think again we mulligan She Who Knows because we don't want to play Mamuna round 1. This Bleeding Effigy is looking dodgy already, right? Not vibing with it too much. In fairness, I underestimated how many points this was in the last game, right? Because I had Gurney. I don't think we want double Witch Apprentice. Maybe I do though. I'm still thinking that Mushy Truffle would be a nice addition to this deck. It's just what the hell, like how do you squeeze it in, right? I guess against Nilfgaard this could prove to be pretty bad, right? Maybe it's better not to operate it straight away and just operate it later on against them because they can actually make use of it.
Livers are so delicious. Grace will not be pleased.
Yeah, this is the concern, right?
I'm so done, PhD. It's a pity I can never finish.
Oh dear. So yeah, seemingly in this one, don't find a relic. Please. Pretty please. Can I play The Witch Apprentice now? My front row is at 12. Plus 2. 18. 23. No, because this got moved.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
So what's really interesting though, guys, about the operator and giving them these, if they're clicking, mate, I can pick the 1 strength self-eaters off the incubus to res a flipping 10 strength self-eater in theory, right? They round down, right? So you're only supposed to click them when they're on an even number. If you do it at 5, it'll go down to a... It's bad, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure how it works still. Pretty sure it's just really bad to do it though.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Yeah, so you lose a point. You lose a point, but then when you play something, they're both buff. So it's exactly the same, except it takes up more board space. Right. But also, actually, if I just say I don't need the points in this round, by not clicking, I'm resing a stronger self-eater later on, right? That's the other idea of it. So I'm not going to click this one. I don't think I need to. Okay, I'm going to click it. I changed my mind. Yo, Kiwi! Man, viewership's omega low. Is there someone else streaming? Seriously streaming? Crazy. Everyone's viewership's low though.
A superb specimen.
Interesting.
True.
Oh, Habla's streaming too.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love?
That is all I need. Move those hooves! It'll both be harm.
Bit of an issue here, guys. My flipping unicorn is bricked. What a nightmare, mate. Stinking out the gaff. I mean, I could pass. This doesn't seem like the world's worst pass. Maybe I just slam jam this, right? Oh my... Are the whole row's full? We've got this for 10 points. Let's do that. To be completely fair, it's probably just getting inverted anyway, right? So they're now getting more points per turn than I am.
No, I don't nibble at them. They'd fall right out.
Which is quite alarming. And yeah, it was definitely a misplay for me to use the operator, I guess, in this particular matchup, right? I could have like operated now, for example.
I shall flog them into submission. The Vormolahans detest intruders.
melody, and they cling to me like pups.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Hearts, livers, awful and delicious.
So they could invo us here, right? That's about it. Dead man's tongue, maybe, I guess. Ball. Well, we learned quite a lot there. So Unicorn is hitting Gurney right now. That's fine. It's more than fine, right? Sounds looking pretty hot. This is a bit shit, innit?
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
Wait, I didn't have any over 5? Seriously? Is this my opponent's? Oh, bruv, it's my opponent's. I was gonna say, mate, I almost clicked this if I didn't double check. Enjoy your 2-point self-eater. Say hello to my 9-point self-eater! Oh, 10 points. Let's go, man. This is so good. Operator smurfing, mate.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish. Livers, awful and delicious.
Bear in mind, we could keep strengthening this one and then use Incubus again. Round 3, right? If we don't click this one. We click though. Relics seem pretty decent though. With this operator. One power copy seems very weird. This moment in time though.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Get milled, son. Bruv, look at the points. They're gonna invo this Gurney and then boom! Surprise! She who knows.
Livers, awful and delicious.
I mean, it's more points for us to do it this way, but then we're gonna give him a she who knows, right? Otherwise, like, we just make their leader so much worse if we go she who knows first. You know what I mean? But they also have Invo still. But then they could still hold Invo for this anyway. And then if I lose the round, it's just over. But this is more points because of the gurney. It's not that many more points though, is it? What, it's 2 points extra? So I think we just play this. We lose points on these. We could also just slam the leader here, right?
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
A better world. Beautiful good witch, defeat a big bad lion.
Touch a hair on my head, she said.
Woo! 100 points, baby.
They say you are what you eat.
Snap your spout of me. I'm not.
GG. Oh, they can still click Mamuna. Ah! Shit. He's on Gar. Did they forget or did they just not want to? I guess they just didn't want to. Because they knew it was a loss.
Ah, my beauteous commands.
Dysfunctional handler. These incubuses are so bad here in round 1. This is also like this has to go right. Then again, maybe it can stay actually for this matchup alone. Flipping Gurney into this, right? You could also banish the Melusine though, right? Try. We have to get Gurney on the board first though.
I fish breath? How dare you, foul swine?
Not getting in the way of my axe.
Definitely doesn't feel great to be rolled a query in that, but that's why I'm playing this as well, right? We have thin the deck. Like, it's just so awkward to polarize these decks. Like, we have to try something, and this is one way we can attempt to polarize. So, gotta do what you gotta do, bruv. Definitely need to get round control in this matchup.
I can do a great
We could also get like Fukusha with the unicorn.
Crack and eat me girly. Looky here.
Nice. Let's go. Hey James, what's up, man? We're actually 2-0 so far. We've got a very dysfunctional hand here.
No, I don't nibble at them. They'd fall right out.
Passing is just not really an option for us, mate, to be honest.
The sea demands a price. You shall pay it.
Sorry, chat. I won't let you down again. I don't have the points about slam jamming leader here. They don't necessarily know that. Muno, well, Muno actually wouldn't do it, right? Still would quite like to play Mushy Truffle in this deck as well. Yeah, this is us done, mate. If they have one more damage on the front row, I didn't get Sabbath. Jesus, I passed without even checking. I mean, what could I do, mate? Not much I could do, right? I've been chatting to some geezer, guys, about GTA roleplay, mate. I downloaded the game last night. I'm not going to play it today, but this week, I'm going to try my hands at GTA roleplay, guys. That's right, GTA roleplay. Yo, what's up, Jay? Wait, Specky? You must have me confused with someone else, I think. There's been a mistake. Is there ever a world we're supposed to play to get She Who Throws? Aaron over. We have card advantage, guys. This is huge. I think Operator Perry is probably a bit shit at this point. Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's still decent. Come on, guys. Pray for me. Pray for me, guys. Don't die. Guys, this is a big moment. This is a big moment. Oh! Oh! Without changing power, right? I mean, we've got to, right? Is it ever Ryogan instead? Is it ever Ryogan instead, chat? Nah, bruv. Oh! Jesus! And I was just slagging this card off. We'll emote to say we've got another one coming. We don't.
Alternatively, you could forfeit now. The out.
Oh, mate, why do we not have another one, man?
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Monka S, mate.
We'll haul you back to Skelliger, shackled and
Probably still gonna lose. That's the bad news.
One sexy witch.
Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that was a misclick, mate. I swear to God, that was a big fucking misclick. I mean, to be fair, I don't even know what this card's doing. Ah, dear. Do I have any fours? Yeah. Just do it like that. There's a misclick. Shit on it, man. How did I misclick? Was I even close? Where in my hand was this? I didn't even think I was close, was I?
No insult.
So sad, man. So many points wasted because this triggers. Oh no, this triggers. This one doesn't. Summons, but this triggers, right? Just lost so many points on our self-eaters, mate. Wait, okay, they have Bride of the Sea still. Sure.
That might even be amusing.
It's a pity I can never finish.
We're gonna get absolutely shredded by the weather, mate.
Queen of Skelliger.
I wonder if I ever had the 6 damage to kill this. It was definitely worth it if I did, right? It's not been flawlessly executed, mate. But it's for sure.
Once I say no definitive of its root. They say you are what you eat.
Pretty sure we're not supposed to click anymore. Maybe once more. So we go Witch Apprentice first, then we go Ratcatcheress, right? Jesus.
Once I say no definitive of its root.
So I could actually go Mamuna here for the Witch Apprentice. Is that ever correct? This plays for 9. This plays for more than 9, right, at this point. We also lose points on the Ratcatcheress, though. So even though it's 2 points a turn, it's really like 1 point a turn. For a little bit, anyway. No, but it's correct to go Incubus here, surely, right? Instead.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Accept this offering that we might
Maybe
make
not
the
because of
food
that, right? Monka board space, guys.
Man, that's a great idea for my canvas.
This is a little bit scary. Plus card is Bride of the Sea. Which is this is just I have to say guys, rain is very tragic.
Lift me to the skies.
I mean, look at this shit. It's just complete bullshit. Like, why is this in the video game, guys? Come on. Why is this in the video game? It's actually pathetic. I'm sorry. Like, come on. Can we not have this in the video game, please?
Couldn't catch a hair on my head, she said.
I mean, it wasn't though, because they could have just used the rain, like, not saved it. Like, what? Why? Why is this a thing, guys? Matchy molding. Like, a shit like this, it just makes me want to, like, log off the game, right? Like, what the fuck? Why is this a thing? Like, we've got these, and then we've got...
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Okay. Hand is looking pretty nice. Might actually be a keep. Maybe we just lose the She Who Knows and we... Because we're on a unicorn, right? But we don't want a unicorn a moon around one.
Next, Tedaku.
The other question is if we want to go shoot to the operator. I think in this matchup we don't need to because they're just going to copy the self-eaters, right?
This a fine village it would have made.
So we just want to begin this game without giving them like targets for their informants and stuff. Guys, I actually need to chef up a thumbnail for my YouTube video. Probably do it on stream after this game, if I don't forget. It'll take like 2-3 minutes. A bit of art, live and direct. Should be fun. Again, the issue of playing self-eater here is they just copy it. So it feels like it's almost better to just hold on to it for the time being. Yo, Pizza, what's up, man? Yo, the problem as well is Witch Apprentice is so bad against illusionists. So I wonder if it was correct for us to just mulligan the Witch Apprentice as well. I think... Okay. that's a bit painful because obviously I could have played around that. I think I'm fine going Self-Eater at this point in the round. We almost want them to Informant and start clicking anyway, right? They just pass, wowzer. I mean, I'm really hoping that it should be enough, right? I think this was maybe a misplay because I'm just down by a point on Unicorn, assuming it pulls Terra Nova, right? It's a really good pass from my opponent. I should have done some more maths and expected that, unfortunately. I think trying to push here is pretty naive.
A superb specimen, truly.
But we could do some sort of push to try and get Shino's carryover. Why didn't I consume the plants? I already had. That's right, mate, no worries. It wouldn't have been enough, no. It's not how it works. Mate, people really don't understand how Self-Eater works. You're not alone, Skeeve. Because it was a... Wait, am I tripping? No, because I played an extra card. It was at 5. So if I click the Self-Eater, it goes to a 2-2. Yeah. Which I play my Unicorn, and then it's a 3-3. Which is still 6 points. Except my Incubus Res would be worth way less points. My Incubus Res is now 7, whereas if I had clicked it, it would be 4. Right? Yeah, we're just losing, right? I'm not going to have any board space. I just got finesse, to be fair, with the dry pass. With their pass. It was a really nice pass.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
So frustrating.
A superb specimen, truly.
Fair play to my opponent. It's a bit of a god pass.
A superb specimen.
Really was good. Yeah, of course the big problem is by playing Self-Eaters, it just allows them to start copying Self-Eaters, right? So my gut is that the Ratcatcheress is actually a better opener. It's still an engine for me. Like obviously they can go like make a Mage Assassin and I lose a point here. I gain that point back by
Them with hunger. Crush
the
them with
first
dust.
one I play. And I'm just gonna try and avoid giving them targets. This feels a bit rubbish to boost because of Invo, but it's not else I can do. If I'm continuing this logic of not giving them good targets, right? If he copies Self Eaters, he's really going to have no space left. It's a good argument, but even if you don't have to click, even if you don't click the Self Eater, it's still an engine they can start developing, right? So I imagine we go Whispers on the Illusionist next.
Let us finish this.
Or not, as it turns out. They should have gone in the middle, right, to prevent assassination. Although, having said that, if they assassinate, it's actually fine, right? So we can pull a Blightmaker out and res it with Incubus. In fairness, guys, my opponent did make a really great pass in round 1.
I will not have you gaze at me, sir.
Wow, what a weird play. That just seems completely incorrect, doesn't it? We've played this round 3 so far really well.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps. A bit.
So if they're going to coup this, at this point we can just play the Witch Apprentices, right? There's like no need to hold on to them at this point. Because they're already setting up their own engine now. They coup this, right? The big problem for us is our moon is just gash, mate.
Nothing more than a creaky door.
Go on, Gurney sucks. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, so it was actually not correct. Yeah, because you just get this one, right? You actually get the... Yeah, that's a really good point. Thanks for that. So the pigs was a misplay. We set up our own engine, but we really give access to them to set up even more, basically. And I could have clicked this, but I'm just worried about board space. Quite surprised they're going Joachim at this point.
Shall flog them into submission.
Yeah, that explains it.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Definitely thinking we can be cheeky and like board clog them with Incubus. Catch them off guard. Maybe we could do it with Operator as well, right?
It's crucial not to lose your head.
But yeah, if I do... In fact, I'm pretty sure Incubus also doesn't work right if the row is full. Not that we're exactly getting many points from it. We can pull a 5 and put a 2. So it's only worth 3 extra points. But yeah, if we go Operator, for example, right? Let's just share that. My Mamoon is only worth 7 anyway. My Barus is worth 8, but it's also a relic. Interesting. They invo the pig instead of the gurney. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 3 spots available. This just doesn't even work though, does it? Because my front row's full. This is just a misplay, right? Because it's opposite row. Yeah, this just doesn't work, guys. Unfortunately. So I was just supposed to play the Incubus. This is just a misplay. Aye. Well, we learned a few things, right? Okay, they're also full now, which is quite interesting.
You're one sexy witch and I'm here to please.
So, I think we probably could have won this. I think we're just short, right? It's close. It's definitely close. Aye. So I actually missed the Brewis. The Mamuna was worth 7, but then my Operator would also have basically I would have pulled a 2, so I would have had 3 extra points guaranteed. And then Mamuna just being worth 2 more points than Operator. That's really sad. We actually would have won this, but yeah.